welcome back to Normski TV, doing a player ratings and review of the game yesterday. Olympiacos 1, Arsenal 3. And I must say, mate, what a goal by Mr. El Nene. Mr. El Maestro, El Nene, El Dino, El Minio, whatever you want to call him. What a strike. And he hit a goal similar to that against Dundalk from outside the box. And also, I remember a couple of seasons ago against Barcelona, even though we lost that game 3-1 away to Barcelona. But I'll tell you what, I think Arsenal need to do more of that. Another special goal by Odegaard as well, outside the box, a screamer. Goalkeeper should have done better, but listen, it's a goal at the end of the day. He's the one that got us the first goal, and, you know, it was great. And, you know, to be honest, Arsenal had a good first half. Second half wasn't so good, but the first half definitely had a good first half. And, you know, that lovely towering header by Gabriel Mangali's, towering header from an assist from Willian, another assist for Willian, you know, seems to be doing quite well. And when I saw the side yesterday, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed when I saw the side. I was thinking, oh my God, because I wanted Martinelli to start, I wanted Pepe to start. But listen, at the end of the day, the team that he put out there won the game, even albeit in the last sort of 10 minutes or so. We got the job done. But listen, we are architects of our own downfall. And yet again, Leno and Ceballos is involved. When you think about the amount of mistakes that Arsenal make, unforced errors, it's way up there. I don't see, even in the Premier League, teams carving us open or anything like that. It's mistakes that we make. And yesterday was yet another example. Now, you know, Leno had the ball and he had all the time. This was in the 58th minute or so. He had all the time to either play the ball out to either David Luiz or even Bellerin on the right-hand side. But he decides to play it to Dani Ceballos, who actually came on for Partey as a sub in the second half. He decides to play to Ceballos, who's surrounded by 4 Olympiacos players. El Rabi nicks it off of him, and, you know, obviously Leno couldn't get back on time to make the save. It goes in. Now, what was Leno doing? What was Leno doing? And this time, I'm not going to blame Ceballos to this degree. This is Leno's fault. Sometimes, yes, I understand that you need to be playing the ball out the back, and that's the way Arteta wants the team to play. But there's sometimes you need to use a bit of common sense. When you know that there's danger on against better sides, we will get punished left, right, and centre. We need to make sure that you make the right decisions, and your decision making sometimes it goes beyond belief. You're playing this, you know, as I said, you have all the time, to play the ball out to the right or to the left. Keep it away from the danger zone. You know, it's not exactly, you know, Olympiacos have got a team that press and have got pace, but we are architects of our own downfall. And they make it 1-1, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, what's going to happen? And for a long period of time, it's only in the 70-odd minute, 78th minute or so, you know, a towering header by Gabriel to put us 2-1 up. And then a couple of minutes later, that wicked goal from outside the box. Ball was played. I think Gabriel Mangali's played a ball to El Nene, and it literally, I was screaming at him to play the pass out wide to Saka, but he went by himself and literally hit it. You should have seen it. I mean, it's hit the inside post straight in. The goalkeeper had no chance. And we got away from that game, winners of 3-1. I did predict 3-1. I was a little bit worried when it was staying 1-1 for a little while. I was thinking, yes, okay, we could go back to the Emirates with that away goal. But listen, it was good to see what I call, I wouldn't say fight back, but we carried on. We didn't stop, and that was good. And so now, you know, in the second leg now, we've got that free away goal advantage. And Olympiacos has to come to Arsenal now and score, more than 3 goals. So we all we need to do is just be professional, get that first goal. Once we get that first goal, 4-1, then you might as well say the tie's all over. I don't want to say the tie's over yet because you just don't know with Arsenal. You don't know what Arsenal are going to turn up. But at least going into the North London derby, little bit of confidence, that's good. A little bit of confidence, that's good. And so when I saw the team, Leno starting, Bellerin, David Luiz, Mangales, Tierney, Thomas alongside Granit Xhaka, Saka on the right, Odegaard in the hole, Willian on the left, and Aubameyang up front. And to be honest, Aubameyang was non-existent. He was absolutely non-existent. For me, didn't really contribute. He had one chance, and that was really it. Yeah, a couple of link-up plays, but other than that, you didn't really hear his name much. For me, the man was Odegaard that was controlling the game in midfield. Thomas Partey had an okay game. He got took off early, maybe saving his legs for the North London derby. But listen, we go into the next leg 3-1 up. And I'm going to quickly give you my player rates. This one's not going to be a long video. It looks like the camera's about to run out. So I'm going to just give you my player ratings. For Leno, you should have done better with that pass out to Dani Ceballos. You need to make better choices there. I'm giving Leno a 5. Bellerin, I thought, had a good game, defended quite well. And I'm going to give Bellerin a 7. You know what I mean? Sometimes his crosses didn't sort of make the first man, but there was one time where he played a cross across the, I think in the second half, and it rolled along the goal line, but Aubameyang wasn't there to put it in. But all in all, Bellerin had an okay game. I'm giving Bellerin a 7. David Luiz and Mangales, I'm going to give David Luiz a 6. Going to give Mangales, got the goal. I'm going to give Mangales a 7 for that bullet header. Absolutely fantastic. Kieran Tierney, I'm going to give him a 6. He got up and down that wing, but didn't contribute as much. Put in the odd cross, defended pretty well. I'm going to give Kieran Tierney a 6. In the actual midfield, Thomas Partey, I think he had an okay game. As I said, got taken off early part of the second half. More or less controlled the middle of the park, mopped up what he needed to do. But I would say he just needs to get his fitness levels up. I'm going to give Thomas Partey a 6. Next to him, Granit Xhaka. Again, he had an okay game. Just needs to try and make more forward passes. You know what I mean? But I wasn't really worried about him, especially after the last game he played in. But this game he was okay. I'm going to also give him a 6 as well. Saka. Was quiet today. Obviously the players targeting him, but he was very quiet, sometimes running down blind alleys, and there was a chance I think that he had and he didn't put away. I'm gonna give Saka a 5. Next to him, Odegaard, who I think was the man of the match. What a goal, controlling that midfield. Lovely left peg straight in the top bins. Well, not top bins, but obviously top of the goal. Goalkeeper should have really saved it, but it was going at some speed. I'm going to give Odegaard an 8 and man of the match. Willian provided the assists for Gabriel Mangales. Was okay. Slow down the game. That's why I wanted somebody up. He does dribble, but he's not the Willian of the Chelsea days. You know what I mean? And yes, he's getting a couple of assists now. Surprisingly, you know what I mean? But I think he slows the game down a bit. He hasn't got the pace that he used to have. And sometimes he'll pick up the ball, run, and then he cuts back. He needs just drive into the area. Take a chance. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to give Willian a 6. Aubameyang was non-existent, to be honest. Apart from the one chance that he had. Other than that, I'm going to give Aubameyang a 3. He didn't really light up anything for me. Dani Ceballos came on for Thomas Partey. And sorry, Danny, mate, you look like you're running in quicksand. Mate. You're slow. When you come in alongside Granit Xhaka, there's no legs in the midfield. And I'm glad that they did bring on El Nene. Bravery for Arteta to make those substitutions. Because I was thinking, what is he doing? Taking off Partey. But listen, I've got to take it off to give it to the manager. It worked. El Nene got his goal. But Dani Ceballos, you can't be doing that. That's 2 mistakes now. I'm giving you a 2. El Nene, as I said, scored that blind of a goal. Came on, does what El Nene does, but mate, when he hit that ball, I was thinking, wow, I'm going to give El Nene a 7. I'm going to give El Nene a 7. Smith Rowe came on in the 82nd minute. Didn't really affect the game. He came on for Odegaard. Didn't really affect the game, I'll say. I'm going to give Smith Rowe a 3. Nicolas Pepe, same, came on for Saka. I'm going to also give him a 3 as well. Didn't really affect. He had one chance, but that was it. Completely miskicked it. So I don't know. I'll see what happens. I'm going to also give him a 3. Lacazette came on. I'm going to give him a 2. Didn't really do much to affect the game. He came on for Aubameyang, and also for the manager Arteta, I'm going to give him a 7. I was a bit concerned about the lineup that he picked, but you know what, the guy done well. To make those changes. There were brave changes. They made an impact on the actual result of the game. And we go away from that winning 3-1. So I'm going to give Arteta, I don't know if I said the score, but if I didn't say the score, I'm going to give Arteta a 7. That's what I'm giving Arteta. Referee, okay game, 3. That's what I'm going to give him. But listen, we won the game. That's what we want. I predicted a 3-1 win. We go now into the North London derby. Look out for that, the preview for that game, and the predicted lineup that should be coming out tomorrow early. So look out for that. Hopefully, we can go into this game against Spurs. You know what I mean? Our record at the moment is not brilliant, but we need to change this narrative. Listen, let's just go and play our strongest side, and then worry about next week Thursday. But yeah, thanks guys for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching it. Please support. As I said, now I'm at 120 now. Want to now move from 120 to 125 in small steps and get to 130. So please like, subscribe and share, and see you on the next one. Take care.